Hello, hello, hi, Gigpreneur, what's going on? Welcome, happy Monday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks just like you and I to start a side business, a side gig online, and we use social media to grow it. Listen, if you've been thinking about it, whether you're serious or curious, if you like to bring in another um, source of income into your home, you don't mind the hustle, being part time, being flexible, all that good stuff. Go to sidegigshawn.com and let's get in touch. Let's go. I got a pretty interesting one for you tonight. I am thinking most people don't know about this insane of a relationship, but hey, excuse me. But what do I know, right? What do I know? So, by the way, if you're joining me live, let me know you are tuning in, where you are tuning in from. It'd be nice to know, right? So, let's go. Listen, some relationships transform you, some consume you, and some change history. Tonight, we're going to talk about one of the most fascinating connections that you'll discover. Okay. Um, be truthful here. Have you ever experienced a connection that completely changed who you were? Drop a yes or a no in the comments. Drop a yes in the comments if you've experienced that ever. Well, let me share this with you. Mr. Gold has. Mr. Gold. Look, the legendary gold eater. Gold in Mercury is not a good combination. If you put gold in Mercury and then you take it out, you get something called amal- amalgam. Amalgam. I practiced saying this, right? This is pretty much Mercury plus gold or other metals, if you would. Now, if you take a look at it, you would What's up, sports products? I think it is from YouTube. What's up? Uh, so, um, if you actually take this and actually cut it in half, you'll see that at first glance, you're going to hold on one second. You guys, one second. Some people throw me off. I apologize. So, if you were to look at this gold dipped in mercury, if you would, at first glance, what you would see is that you'd see a coating over the gold. You would think that yeah, this has gone over the gold and it's completely overtaken it. Well, if you were to cut into it and open it in half, you'd see otherwise. You'd see that the mercury has actually eaten the gold. You say, how? Well, if you look at the gold, you'll see that even in the middle of the gold, it's turned into mercury and silver. So it's one of those relationships that will take you in and completely consume you and take over your entire everything. Gold and mercury, um, don't really go together. They don't become a combination of both. They just become Mercury, right? So this is kind of an interesting idea, but I want to throw it out to you. I'll give you two completely different angles. How about that? Okay. One is that, well, you don't want things to consume you like that, right? You don't want things to take over you in complete control, right? You don't want any people to do that. You don't want any situation to do that. You don't want wealth to do that. You just don't want to be overtaken and give the complete control to something or someone else, right? And I think that's a wise thing not to do, not to give that control to, everyone, right? But on this other side, there is one relationship that once consumed, it can actually be really beneficial to you. It's going to be one relationship, think about it, that if that relationships, if you allow it to consume you completely, you're going to come out of it as a winner. And that relationship, you may have guessed it, is with the Father, Heavenly Father. I thought about this live and I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't want any idea, any thought, any person to consume me, to take me over. But then I'm working on this surrender part to really let God take over and consume me, right? So I think that one relationship is definitely worth is definitely worth giving it a let go, right? Let go, let God. I think this Mercury and gold can be a really good example in both sides, right? One, you have again the earthly side where you don't want to, you know, um, give in and be controlled by other sources, other people, and then the other side you have the spiritual side where surrendering may be a really good idea. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Okay. And here, remember this. Sheena, what's up? Remember this. The most powerful connections don't just bring things together, they transform everything they touch, everyone they bring together. If you have something like that, or if you got value from this live, drop the word value in the comments and share it with somebody who you think would get value from it. So, if you're not following me, you can follow me on multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. And I go with Side Gig Sean. Um, I'm Sean Azimi, and I help folks like you and I to start a business, a side business, some on the side. And we use social media to grow it. Listen, if you've been thinking about it, whether you're serious or curious, um, you don't mind a part-time hustle, adjustable, flexible, whatever you call it, then go to sidegigshawn.com, answer a couple questions. Let's get in touch with each other and let's see if this is a fit for you or not. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.